Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Now, for today's episode, I'm actually going to be taking you through how I actually progress through my story mode. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to try and complete things in normal mode before you try and progress through to something more difficult like difficult mode. So, as you can see, I went all the way up to prison holds. So, I did all of these campaigns up till this point so that I could open up more of the map for me to complete. Now, for you, it might be slightly different, but this is exactly what I did. I went through with my standard 5 procedure, with my starting 5 and my strongest spells. And I kept using the spells which gave me the greatest advantage with my particular heroes. It allowed me to get quite far, and when I didn't have power, I would jump into the into the PvP, and I keep hitting through there. Now, I don't know if I can take you through a lot of these, but I will try and take you through some hard battles. As you can see, I have restarted from the very start, so let's hope that I can actually wrap this up quite easily. Okay, so let's go. As you can see, I am on level 8 on the hard difficulty. You can see my spells. Let me just open this out for you. My spells as currently chosen will be freeze, that's poison, fireball, heal, and last but not least, lightning. Now, the reason why I use these are they allow you to take out enemies quite easily. The freeze does enough of a stall to allow you to get a heal in or to get ready for a power to charge. It just distracts them for the little amount of time. And as you can see, they are amongst my most powerful skills, and that is another reason why I use them. Now, I do change them from time to time depending on what I'm going up against. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's hit this with a fireball quickly. Okay, now you will see that I'm not using all my powers instantly straight up. I am having a little bit of a freeze. That's because the game that I'm using right now isn't exactly made for my current device. Now I'm using the freeze. Gives me enough time to just gain a little bit of an edge, like I was saying earlier. I'm not going to go with pound or heal as yet. I still have enough power to keep moving forward. And I also have poison, so I can use it to take out large groups. There we go. Okay, I'm going to cast a quick heal from my character. Alright, moving up. Let's hit these guys as fast as possible. Second one through. There we go. And hit it with a fireball through that army. Heal one and the big heal. Now, my frontline tank took a lot of damage on that last encounter. That is the reason why I am actually going ahead with that particular format. Let's kill this here as fast as possible. Okay, so I'm having a bit of a freeze, standard with this type of play. Let's hit them with poison. Heal him up. Fireball in. And there we go, quick and easy clear. That is what I do. This is because this is still simple play. It's going to stay simple for the next 4 or 5 levels. Okay, let me just complete this. So there you have a quick show at how to complete a campaign match. Now I am going to go into a PvP match next, but the one problem is I experience a ton of lag. So please bear with me as I show this to you, and I hope that you all do enjoy. Of a miracle win here in a PvP match. Okay, hit the snipers, open up the back, knock them down. That is the first thing that you have to do. Now the first thing I did was I took out the advantage with the tower, removing it from its ability in the match. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. We just need to move forward. Alright, got it. Just a little bit more. And then I'll explain exactly what I did in this match because it's not going to be easy to record this. So there's a quick and easy victory for me. I'll get you in a few seconds. Okay, so what I did in that match exactly was I went after the towers first of all. So the moment those two defensive towers in Castle Run are down, because you get Castle Conquest and you get Hero Race, I went straight for Castle Conquest. The moment the towers go down that are firing on you, you have this opening against your enemy where you can actually progress through to their back line. And it makes a big difference in this format of play because when you get that edge, when you get that location, you actually have a chance to do more damage. Because when they try to advance against you, they have to face off against two towers attacking their front line, plus your heroes taking on the defense. If you're ever overwhelmed in the front line when you're fighting the opponents because your heroes are dying one after the other, recall them all back once they've all been spawned and move through as a single unit. That will always give you that slight edge you want in combat, that edge to actually just take a little bit off another enemy. Now, I know that this isn't the very best strategy you can have or the highest class of strategies you could ever expect to play, but it is a good enough strategy for you to use to gain that edge whenever you need it in an actual match. So that is something that I am going to give you as a pointer. I hope that you all do use that as an advantage, and even if you don't have enough firepower, remember to choose your attacks very carefully. Instead of using dazed all the time, use freeze. Freeze slows down the enemy in one spot, so you also stop them from being able to progress, and it has quite a large range. Daze also slows them down, but they still progress at a slow rate, and that is where the difference comes between the two. By using freeze, you actually have a chance to attack the enemy without them attacking you back, and then on top of that you still have the chance to take their territory. So those are the things that you want to be plotting out in every single one of your assaults as you move forward in the game. Okay, another thing to point out, you would have seen that I kept attacking the back row, snipers and heavy hitting assault dealers. Now the reason for that is if the assault damage, the assault dealer, the damage dealer goes down, you now have an easier progression method to the next enemy, and the more you can clear with the least amount of effort, the better it is for you. Okay, so that was just my pieces of advice. So once you clear the back, you can always clear the front. And as you saw, I kept using Otto's Stomp to gain some edge. And you may not know this, but if you have enemies who can charge through a line or progress further than they should, you should use them to split up the enemy's force. Remember, those are tanks. If you put a tank in the front, it allows you to take out their tanks with the majority of your force, and then you can focus on their heavy assault dealers, so you actually play to your advantage. I play double tank, so I always have the advantage even if they have assault in their front line. So that is one of my reasons for playing the way I play, and if you have double tank, that is the way to go. If you go single tank with a major healer, then your healer always backs up your tank, and everybody else just takes out that front line to make sure that you can keep progressing. So that is one of the ways in which you can advance at a fast rate. And if they ever clear out your line, they'll go all into the tank and pull back. That is one thing that you want for your front line, to get that advantage every time you clear an enemy wave. Okay, so that's been about it. I hope that you all do enjoy these little tips, and I will keep giving you tips and playing the game, and hopefully in the next few weeks they'll give an official version for Samsung, and I'll be able to use the game a little bit more efficiently. So see you all then. Have a good day. Last thing, while you're at it and watching these videos, please just hit the subscribe button, like and comment on the video. Just give your opinion on the game. I know that it is still very new, so I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. See you all next time.